Here are the top 12 strongest military strength in the world 2024. This ranking was based on the latest data published in globalfirepower.com website. Rank number 12. Brazilian Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1944. It has 360,000 active personnel and 340,000 reserve. Brazilian government's yearly budget for military expenditures is $14.3 billion. This nation has the second largest military force in the Americas, just after the United States, and the largest in Latin America and the Southern Hemisphere by the level of military equipment, with the Brazilian Armed Force comprising the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Brazil has been investing in modernizing its military equipment and capabilities over the years. This includes procurement of new fighter jets, submarines, and other advanced military hardware. Number 11. French Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1878. This nation obtained an active military personnel of more than 198,000 and a reserve personnel of around 25,700. France allocate a yearly budget of $53.6 billion for military expenditures. French Armed Force possesses a robust nuclear deterrent, with a force consisting of submarine-launched ballistic missiles, land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles, and air-launched nuclear missiles. It also has a strong defense industry and invests heavily in research and development. It produces advanced military equipment, including fighter jets, submarines, armored vehicles, and missile systems. Number 10. Italian Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1863. Active personnel of Italian Armed Force is 165,500. Reserve personnel of 18,300 well-trained men, and a budget of $32 billion this year 2024. Italy has been investing in modernizing its armed forces, upgrading equipment, and enhancing its capabilities. This includes the procurement of advanced fighter jets, naval vessels, and other military hardware. The country's strategic location in the Mediterranean makes its armed force crucial for regional security, maritime patrol, and crisis response operations. Number 9. Pakistan Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1711. Pakistani Armed Force has 654,000 active warriors, and backup by 550,000 ready-to-go reserve military personnel. But the yearly defense budget of Pakistan is only $10.3 billion. Pakistan is one of the few countries in the world known to possess nuclear weapons. Its nuclear arsenal serves as a significant deterrent against potential adversaries and shapes its strategic posture. Pakistan's location at the crossroads of South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East gives it strategic significance. It plays a crucial role in regional security, especially concerning its relationships with neighboring countries like India and Afghanistan. Number 8. Turkish Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1697. Turkey obtained an active and well-trained military personnel of more than 355,000 and a reserve personnel of 378,700 men and women. Turkish government designates around $40 billion budget for military expenditures this year. Turkey has one of the largest standing armed forces in the world. It comprises the Turkish Army, Turkish Navy, and Turkish Air Force, all of which are equipped with modern weaponry and equipment. Turkey's geographical location at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and the Middle East gives it a strategic importance. It controls key maritime routes and serves as a bridge between different regions. Number 7. Japan Self-Defense Force. With a power index score of 0.1608. It has 247,150 active personnel and 56,000 ready-to-go military reserve. Japan's self-defense budget for this year is around $56 billion. This country possesses some of the most advanced military technology, including modern fighter jets, naval vessels, and missile defense systems. It benefits from close defense cooperation with the United States, which provides access to cutting-edge equipment and technology. All personnel of Japan's self-defense forces has been undergoing rigorous training and are known for their professionalism and discipline. Despite restrictions on offensive capabilities, they are highly proficient in defensive operations and disaster response. Number 6. British Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1443. Active personnel of British Armed Force is more than 184,800 brave men. And it is backed up by around 33,200 reserve personnel. 2024 yearly budget of British Armed Force is $65 billion. The British Armed Forces are known for their high level of professionalism, discipline, and extensive training. United Kingdom maintains a nuclear deterrent through its submarine-based ballistic missile system. This provides the British Armed Force with a strategic nuclear capability and serves as a crucial component of its national defense strategy. Number 5. Korean Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1416. South Korean active military personnel is around 500,000 well-trained men and more than 3 million reserve. South Korean government allocate a budget of around $44.2 billion for its armed force this year. South Korea has invested heavily in modernizing its military capabilities, with a focus on advanced technology and indigenous defense production. This includes the development of advanced fighter jets, submarines, naval vessels, and missile defense systems. This nation has a highly capable and well-equipped military force that plays a crucial role in deterring aggression, maintaining regional stability, and protecting South Korea's security interests. Number 4. Indian Armed Force. With a power index score of 0.1023. This massive Asian country has 1.46 million active military personnel. It ranks second in the whole world with a reserve personnel of around 1.2 million men. Indian Armed Force budget is $74 billion for this year 2024. Aside of having one of the largest active duty military personnel that comprise the Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force, India possesses a credible nuclear deterrent, with a robust nuclear triad consisting of land-based missiles, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and aircraft-delivered nuclear weapons. This capability serves as a deterrent against potential adversaries and shapes India's strategic posture. Number 3. Chinese People's Liberation Army. With a power index score of 0.0706. China holds the most number of active military personnel in the world with 2 million brave men and women. It is backed up by around 500,000 reserve personnel. And this military has the second largest budget of around $293 billion, with millions of active duty personnel across its various branches, including the Army, Navy, Air Force, Rocket Force, and Strategic Support Force. China is one of the recognized nuclear-armed states and is known to have developed and deployed a nuclear arsenal. Besides of this, the nation has been investing heavily in modernizing its military capabilities over the past few decades, with a focus on developing advanced weapon systems, upgrading equipment, and enhancing training and readiness. This includes the development and deployment of advanced fighter jets, naval vessels, missile systems, and cyberspace capabilities. Number 2. Armed Force of the Russian Federation. With a power index score of 0.0702. Active military personnel of Russia is around 1.3 million well-trained men, and a reserve of more than 2 million. 2024 yearly military expenditure budget of Russian military is $86.4 billion. in addition of having one of the largest active-duty military forces in the world. Russia possesses the world's largest nuclear arsenal, including intercontinental ballistic missiles, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and strategic bombers. Russia's nuclear forces serve as a cornerstone of its defense strategy and provide a credible deterrent against potential adversaries. And lastly, Russia has a well-developed defense industry that produces a wide range of military equipment, including aircraft, naval vessels, armored vehicles, and missile systems. It also exports military hardware to various countries around the world. Number 1. Armed Force of the United States. With a power index score of 0.0699. This great nation obtained an active military personnel of more than 1.32 million brave and well-trained men and women. And it is backed up by around 800,000 ready-to-go military reserve. U.S. Armed Force has the highest yearly budget of around $816.7 billion for military expenditure this year. The United States has one of the largest active-duty military force in the world. It maintains a robust nuclear deterrent, consisting of intercontinental ballistic missiles, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and strategic bombers. The U.S. military benefits from cutting-edge technology and advanced weaponry across all branches. This includes state-of-the-art fighter jets, naval vessels, missile defense systems, unmanned aerial vehicles or drones, and cyber warfare capabilities. And lastly, the U.S. military has a significant global presence, with military bases and installations in numerous countries around the world. This forward presence allows the United States to respond rapidly to emerging threats, project power, and maintain stability in key regions. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.